So, welcome back to another episode of the Breakup Diet. Today, I think we should talk about, red flags, pink flags, icks. They're all kind of in it. I have a question for you. Do you think that icks and red flags are kind of the same?
Oh, I don't know. Ick is very, subjective as opposed to red flags are quite objective.
Do you think red flags are objective? All the time?
Yeah, I feel like there are some red flags that's going to be red flags for everyone as opposed to icks. That's a very personal thing.
You don't think that people can have the same icks too?
We can have the same icks, but I think red flags are more prominent as opposed to icks. Icks vary.
Okay, so red flags are worse than
Yeah, for me, say an ick is a piercing. That could be an ick for me, but not an ick for someone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get you. So could an ick be kind of like a pink flag? Because your pink flag's it's kind of like amber, you know what I mean? It's sometimes bad, it's sometimes not that bad for someone else.
Pink is ick territory.
Red is extreme.
Red is we're getting out.
Yeah, do you have any red flags that you want to tell me right now?
My personal red flags?
Yeah.
Let's switch it up.
We've been holding back way too much. Welcome to the Breakup Diet.
My red flags that I bring.
Either that you've had or that you bring.
I was going to say, that's something that you should answer. Red flags that I've seen, just being shifty on their phones.
Yeah.
That is such an obvious red flag if they're talking shit about their mom. Or if they love their mom too much.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah, I think a red flag is when they have a privacy screen.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I've got a privacy screen.
I know. That's why I hesitated when I said it. I think it's such a red flag.
Why?
Because why do you have a privacy screen?
Because I don't want people outside to see my stuff. Do you know how common it is, when you're texting someone and if someone sees, they're going to, film it for, clout? That is such a common thing that I've seen on, pages like Shade Borough and the Archbishop of Canterbury.
What
it's
are you
such a
texting
common
that
thing.
They're going to film about?
I could be texting anything.
No one's looking at my phone.
Because I'm fucking funny. Of course people would be like, ugh.
Maybe I'm not funny. That, no one's looking at mine thinking,
that you know of. That's the thing. I don't know if people are looking. I don't know if they are looking. So it's a protection for me. Also, I'm on my phone at work. I don't want people to see me posting on the breakup diet.
Okay, fine. Yours is maybe because you were, your job. But then, I don't know, if a boy has a privacy screen and I'm just thinking, what other bitches are you texting? If I'm being honest, we could have a different opinion. But, that's what I'm thinking. I'm why they have a privacy screen? You're not
protecting their data, protecting their information. They could be literally, looking at a picture of their passport, uploading it, and someone sees their details,
we can disagree. I get what you're saying. I get your point, but I still think it's a red flag. It's pink flag for you, it's a red flag for me. Or it's green flag.
Not a flag for me at all. It's just doesn't impact me.
Fair. Is it a red flag for you or a pink flag if they don't text you all the time, but then they'll hit you with a 4-minute voice note?
It is a pink flag, but I hate voice notes when they're that long. Just type it to me.
Yeah.
I don't have time. Also, my attention span doesn't span for 4 minutes. I can't.
Yeah. I don't like a long voice note, but I do like a voice note.
Yeah, I love a good 30 second, just tell me how it is,
Yeah, hey, you buy this place? I'm picking up this.
Easy. But when it's a 4-minute chitty-chatty, thing...
You're not listening to a podcast.
And if you are, you're listening to us.
Duh, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Also, yeah, especially a voice note if you're first dating someone is quite intense and scary. They send you a voice note, they know that I've listened to that too, which I don't like. And then you feel like you have to reply straight away and you're thinking about all the questions or all the points that they said.
There's too many points in the voice note. It's I'd rather wish it was a text so I'd answer it properly for you.
Yeah, you could take your, your points, you could see it. Whereas a voice note, you're almost going into your notes out, jotting down, he talked about this at the start, so I have to mention this, then I have to mention this, then I have to mention this. Listening to it again and again, it actually turns into a 30-minute voice note.
Oh my god, it's annoying. I wouldn't say it's a red flag per se, I just think it's annoying.
Yeah, it's an ick.
It's a massive ick, just don't.
If they always talk to their mum and call their mum, but all the time.
Ick.
Yeah. Ick, pink flag, not red.
Not red entirely, but it is pinkish red.
Yeah, it's like on the borderline of red because when you're in, you don't want them to be calling their mum more than you.
Yeah, like I don't want him to tell his mum stuff about us as well.
Which she obviously will, because if they're speaking all the time, they have nothing else to speak about besides like, well, I'm sure they have other stuff to speak about, but like you would be coming up.
I would feel like a second best option, and I can't have that. That's not a relationship for me.
Yeah, or you're in a throuple.
Yeah, that is not a throuple you want to be in, guys. No. Oh, a red flag or a pink flag if he says he's not into labels. Let's just see where it goes.
Red. Straight up red. Also, you know what you want, and if you don't know what you want, get to know. Be decisive.
But the thing is, like, if they're saying they don't know what they want your body.
Yeah,
That's
or they don't want you. That's what it is too.
Yeah,
either
they don't want you or either they just want you for your body, and that is just a red flag.
Yeah.
That's not good enough.
No. Kick him to the curb.
Okay, red or pink if he's 33 and still figuring his life out.
Red. But then also, I think it's red, but then do you think that people nowadays are less like mature than what they were?
I kind of get that. Like, we are really, like, not as mature as the previous generations of, like, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds. Now we're, like, kind of infants for too long.
Yeah, because even, like, I'm thinking about even, like, my parents, like, my mum.
They had their shit together.
Yeah! Way before me. Like, she would have definitely had her shit together now, and I still don't have my shit together.
Like, my mum, like, my age, she's had like 3 kids by now, and here I am messaging her being like, thank you so much for the Easter egg.
Yeah. So why do you think that is?
Hang on, let's stop this for a sec.
Subscribe and follow The Breakup Diet. You don't want to miss another episode. So
we can't really afford to date and marry anymore because things are so expensive.
Yeah, maybe. But I get what you're saying. Like, I think it is a red flag because I'm like, ew, like, my head.
But I feel like by 33, surely, you'd have, like, some stuff together. You'd still have, like, at least your career in progression.
Yeah, I feel like there's a level of it, maybe. But then also, it's not that far away. So I'm like, shit. Like, for you, 3 years goes fast. But, like, I'm thinking the last 3 years, for me even.
It's gone by so quickly, yeah. Let's not justify why he's saying he doesn't have his shit together, but...
He doesn't, so it's a red. It's a red. Let's just leave it at that.
Because you can have the potential to have your shit together, and you're choosing not to. Red.
Okay. Do you think it's a red flag or a pink flag if you've been dating for months but never met their friends?
Ooh, I think it's a red flag. Why is he hiding you?
What if they don't have any friends?
That's a red flag because why do you not have any friends?
But what if they just, like, are super busy with work?
That's a red flag because why are you not able to balance everything all at once? I can. Why can't you?
There we go. That's the end of that one.
Red.
Red. No go for Ilma. If you have no friends, you're a loser and I'm not giving you any time.
It's an ick because, like, I went on one date where he said that he basically doesn't really have friends, and I'm like, oh, that means that you're gonna latch out to me and you're gonna just expect me to be around 24/7, and I can't have that. I'm too busy. I'm too busy to pander to, like, a grown man in his 40s. No.
Fair. But what if you then got all the attention and you were just, like, on the pedestal for them?
Oh, that's just not what life is about to me. Like, there are bigger purposes for me than to be in some guy's pedestal. Fuck that.
Fair enough. There we go. Red.
Red or pink? He doesn't post you, but he's quite active on social media, so he does post other stuff, but just not you.
Well, red. Like, if they're posting already a lot of other stuff, then I'm like, come on. Especially, like, imagine if they, like, posted, like, a thirst trap before a boy, but then wouldn't post you. I would be so red that the flag would be so red.
Have you noticed, like, men, when they're on, like, a boys' night out, their story is, like, a 36-part story expanding on Instagram and Snapchat, but then when they're with a girl, it's, like, nothing.
I haven't experienced that.
Oh, I've seen, like, my guy friends, when we're all, like, hanging out together, it's, like, a whole movie, but then when they're, like, dating or, like, with, like, a girl or a guy, it's, like, nothing.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
I've never seen that, but wow. You're this
Yeah.
insightful that makes sense.
They're like taking close-up pictures of their beer and stuff, but like when you're hanging out with a beautiful girl who's obviously objectively more beautiful than a bottle, you know?
On a good day.
You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So is it a red flag or a green flag if like a boy says that you're so different and not like other girls, but like all the time? So like you're hanging out and literally all the time he's like, oh my God, but you're just like not like other girls. Is that a red flag?
I think that's a red flag because he thinks that women aren't great. If you're telling me that I'm not like other girls, actually, I am like every other girl I've met. I am like everyone that I've met all in one. It's such an insult to like the girls around me, to girls in general. It's disgusting.
Fair.
To me, it's like bordering on misogyny. Actually, no, it is misogyny.
Fair. Yeah, because to be fair, I've never said to a boy, you're not like other boys. I've never said that.
No, I compliment them. I say like, oh my gosh, you're such a gentleman, but I don't need to put down an entire gender just to compliment you.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It might be a nice thing if they said it like once or twice, but if they're saying it consistently, being like, you're not like other girls, and I'm like, you think I am like other girls also. I would think that. You think I am like other girls, but you want to try to make me feel special.
Like, why? Why are you trying to like love bomb me?
Yeah.
You know, there's like a different agenda. Another thing that I think is a red flag, and it's not even a question, I get this when guys come out of their way to be like, oh, I'm not really into white girls, like the pale skin. And I'm like, do you think that's going to make me like you more?
That's so bizarre just in general because, like, why would you feel the need to say that anyway?
Do you think that's going to make me like you? Think no.
That's so bizarre that you get that, but weird.
They're so confident with it as well.
Well,
like, I think they're doing it to get like brownie points.
Yeah,
to be like, pick me, like I'm one of the good ones. Like I'm all woke and yeah.
When people say that they only like a specific type.
Yeah, when they're like, I'm only into brunettes.
I'm like, shut up. If a really hot blonde came up to you like that had a banging personality, you wouldn't be like, no. Like, you could prefer something just by on looks. Okay, fine. Like, I'll let you have
Don't make it your brand.
Yeah. Like, I only date people with brunette hair or thing. I'm like, no, you don't. I could bet so much money on that you would
you date everyone, that you're for the streets. That's why you're saying it.
Yeah.
To make us seem like as if we could be something exclusive because I'm your type.
Yeah. Or like guys when they've like say the opposite. So like if they were talking to you, they'd say they only like dark hair, but if they're talking to me, they'd only say they like blonde hair. I'm like, oh.
So what's the truth?
Yeah.
Pick one.
Yeah, literally. Or just don't pick one at all.
Yeah, leave us alone. Like, it's icky. And a red flag too.
Do you believe in icks? Like, do you think they're a real thing? Because there was like this clip that went viral on TikTok about how icks don't exist and all this, and it's like if you really like somebody, they're just not.
They're just not
ick.
icky. Yeah, I actually kind of agree with that.
So do I.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Because if you really like somebody,
there would be no icks.
Yeah,
it'd be like a cute little quirk.
Yeah, and you like see past and you might be like, oh, that's a bit weird, but like whatever, who cares? If you don't really like them, you'll find the ick and
the icks will come to you.
And you'll latch onto the ick and you can't unsee the ick.
Yeah. It's like kind of like an intuitive sign.
Yeah, it's your body telling you, isn't it?
Yeah. 100%.
Ooh, I already know your answer to this one.
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay, he gets defensive when you bring up your boundaries.
Ooh, that's such a red flag. Such a red flag. It's like, why does it bother you that much that I want to be with someone that's clean? Or like, you know, that's like an example.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, fair. I just don't like defensive that much.
Why are you being so defensive? Are you that boundary? Like, if I'm saying I'm not into creepy guys, are you a creep then?
Yeah. Yeah, if I said I needed something and like I don't want you to do something, like you should respect it and don't get defensive, because if you're getting defensive, are you doing something shady too? Like, you know what I mean? If I said that, like, my boundary was that you don't go out with this one girl because you used to have a thing with them, and then
there's history, yeah.
Yeah, and then even if you run into her, but you're staying in an active place with her, that's a boundary. And if you get defensive about it...
There's shadiness all over it, and to me, that's a red flag, not even an ick. It's just, like, unexcusable behavior. Red flag.
Yeah. Is it a red flag for you if they're really into, like, star signs, but they kind of use it in a way of being like justifying actions? They didn't turn up for you in this point when you needed them because
The
like
Libra moon was rising.
yeah, that type of thing.
100% a red flag because you're using something to manipulate the situation, your behavior.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's very manipulative to use astrology as excusing your bad behavior.
Yeah.
I've got one. He tells you that he's too sensitive when you bring up something serious.
That is, I mean, it's a red flag, but then also maybe it could be pink.
Yeah,
Because
it depends on the
depends.
context.
Yeah. Like if they're like,
if they're being an avoidant, red flag.
yeah, but then also there are like topics that are serious sometimes.
And it's a bit touchy. Yeah.
And also, like, especially depends on how fresh it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I feel like that one can be pink purely because sometimes there is a bit of an allowance on really serious topics. But if it's, like, something that isn't that deep, but they're getting really sensitive and, like, defensive about it, I'm like, ew.
What are you hiding?
Yeah, it's always what are you hiding? Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's what I get from defensive behavior.
Yeah. I feel like most people get that from defensive behavior, don't they?
It's like there's something there, something you're not telling me. What is it?
Is it an ick or like a red flag? So we've kind of turned this into ick, red flag, or pink
Three
flag.
options.
Yeah, pink flag. When you start dating someone, if they like kind of text you and then they don't text you for ages to like the end of the day, you know what I mean? So like they text you in the morning, like good morning, you reply like, you know, just because when you see it or whatever, like 20 minutes later, you reply. And then they'd wait again till like the whole day, even though you know that they've had like a lunch break. You know, they've had like time to even say, I'm good, thank you, just at work. What do you like? You
I
know,
know, like texting back is such a quick thing. I don't get when people are like, I'm such a bad texter. You're on your phone, dude.
I don't get it either. Like, I get it when you get overwhelmed or like if you're really busy with work or having stress.
Or if you're not on your phone physically.
Yeah.
I'm editing 24/7, so I'm on my phone and I like reply immediately.
Yeah.
If I'm not replying, it's literally because I'm like in the shower or some shit.
Yeah.
Or I'm eating.
Yeah. Okay, if you're at like, somebody's birthday or something.
Yeah,
And
or if I'm filming.
Yeah. But that's like max an hour. Like, I'm sorry, but an hour, and then you could even send like a thing of being like, "Hey, I've just got this."
Sorry, I'm busy.
today."
I'm out.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
I don't get it when people say they're bad texters. You're not, especially when I see you on your phone all the time.
Yeah, that to me,
annoys me a lot.
when you're on like TikTok or you're on Instagram or you're on
Because I
your
see
phone.
some of my girlfriends are the worst texters, but like they're always on their phones.
I know that annoys me too. But
And then I see their phones, and it's like all these fucking notifications, and I'm like, babe, do you not want to like,
clear it.
you know?
Yeah, the red thing.
Yeah, when there's like 40,000 emails or something, and I'm like, dude, like,
Oh, I have the emails on. But I don't have any others. Like, there's no notifications on any of like my texts, but the emails, because I have like 3 emails or 4 emails, and like
fair.
they're like subscription things. There's not even
Oh, okay, yeah,
like
that is fair.
my email for work and stuff like that. They're all clear. It's like the ones my like junk one email that I
It
have.
like all pops up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they're like job texted them, they probably reply very fast.
Yep. Yeah.
Priorities.
Exactly. Sorry I don't bring in money, but I bring a banging personality.
Yeah. And we might bring in money at one point to the lucky husband. Who knows?
Yeah, we might.
This is obviously a red flag already, but like if you're the one who always has to initiate hanging out.
Oh, such a red flag. It is also icky because it's like, why are you not being a gentleman and doing something
Yeah.
for me?
Yeah. I actually saw this thing as well. This is also me being on TikTok. Jesus, I watch so much stuff. But like this guy was saying it's really hard to be a man at the moment in our age brackets because women have been pushed so much into like doing the best careers, like being like not forgotten about as such and being like able to, you know, succeed, and they're not needing men. And then there's a lot of men that aren't employed anymore. They're just like not knowing what to do because they don't really have a purpose. So it's actually a lot of men are thinking it's like really hard to be a man nowadays because women are, you know, overachieving in comparison to what they used to be. So then they're feeling a bit like neglected.
Excel with us. Excel with the women. Like, this all sounds like excuses after excuses. There's still jobs out there. I'm sorry, it's just bums defending themselves of being bums. I'm sorry, there's no educated woman that's going to want to be with a bum. Like, get a job. Chase your ambitions. Like,
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but then I also must be like, we have to admit that there is a lot of pressure on being a boy too.
oh yeah, 100%. There's pressures on both ends.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
pressures on both ends, but I also think that there definitely is still more on men to be like
Yeah,
the man. You
yeah,
know
the
what
man,
I mean? Even
the
the
bread
way,
provider and everything like that. I get it. It's hard, but equally, like, this is the system that men have created.
yeah,
Do it. Just work. If we are like pulling up our boots and working non-stop, why can't men?
fine.
Red flag.
Red-
Ick.
Is it a red flag or a pink flag or an ick if they say that they don't do therapy because they just want to deal with their own stuff alone and they
Well-
won't do it?
What are you doing to deal with it, honey?
Yeah.
I think it's such an ick.
Or they don't believe in it, maybe.
Oh, that's a red flag. I think therapy is like gym. Everyone needs it.
I think to not believe in it is,
Is such a red flag.
yeah.
Therapy is the best thing ever. It changed my life for good.
Yeah. And also it just helps to, like, you know, talk to somebody that isn't, like,
In
in
your
your
circle. Yeah. Having a third party person tell you something that is probably obvious to you and your friends, it's just nicer to get that validated, being like, oh shit, like, actually, yeah.
Yeah. And then they're just like, you can make a clear decision and be like, okay, no, they don't know them. That's not okay. They're not biased in some way.
Yeah.
Or just telling me what I want to hear because they're my friend.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a hard thing with, like, friends when you give advice.
It's going to be a bit biased.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also, like, your friend wants the best for you, but then also sometimes if you're not ready to hear it, or if you, I don't know, I think it's hard to give advice.
I think with therapy, it's like when you know you're there to hear it. Anyone that like bags on therapy, I can't trust them.
Yeah.
And I'm mentally like stunted as well.
Yeah, especially nowadays with it being so much more common than it used to be.
And it's so accessible now as well. Like there's online therapy. You don't even have to leave your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally have a Zoom call or whatever, and then it's like easy.
It's so easy. It's the best thing ever. Otherwise, there's ChatGPT. Use her as your therapist.
Yeah, literally. Anyway, well, thanks guys for listening to our red flags and pink flags and icks.
And all the wonderful colors in between. We hope you've learned something. I know I have.
Yeah.